Warriors, the TikTok terror reign continues. Today on Capitol Hill, the CEO of TikTok, Zhao Chu, testified in front of Congress. And the headlines were, they ripped him, they did this, they did that, they called him out. But here's the bottom line, Warriors. I could sit here, TikTok is on the top of my list as far as apps and platforms that are dangerous to our children and to all of us. But here's the thing. As Mr. Chu pointed out, private company doesn't have to divulge information, as Mr. Chu pointed out, and it was his right. I'll get back to you. Don't have the information in front of you. But here's the bottom line. The bottom line is we bear the responsibility because we've been through these congressional hearings before. A little over a year ago, about a year and a half ago, we had every platform in front of Congress for children's safety, from Twitter to TikTok to, at the time, it was Facebook and Instagram. It's now called Meta. And a lot of noise, and everybody was applauding this. But what came of that? I guess the only good thing that did come from it is more general awareness. Awareness, even if we reach one of you, is the goal of the Warriors. And we're working very hard to bring you the information, to bring you the facts, to bring you some easily adaptable resources. So I just want to say about TikTok, the dangers, you have to know the dangers. You have to deal with your child. You have to take control. When I was doing an event last evening, a couple of the parents kept saying, well, what do we do? You take the devices away. What do? We punish the kid. No. Open and honest communication. It is up to you. You have parental autonomy. I can't tell you when to buy your child a phone. I can't tell you what to do in your own home. There are no easy fixes or answers. It's your home. Take control of your child. And so rightfully so today when he was testifying, Mr. Chu. You know, we have to know. It is the number one platform in the world, certainly in the United States, with 150 million users. It is the largest monthly used platform in the United States with our children. Our children are now spending 99 minutes an average a day just on TikTok. Just on TikTok. Now think about that. It is up to us to know what they're doing on TikTok as much as we can. But you know what? It's impossible, Warriors. And this is not judging and blaming. We can't know everything, what everybody's doing. And nor do we have time to be monitoring these devices in real time. But what we can do is talk to the kids, let them know there are bad people online, start weaning them because it's truly an addiction, TikTok, swiping, dancing, laughing. And if it's start with 5 and 10 minutes a day. Eventually on a weekend, start with, a whole day. We got to work up to that one. That's a little tough. But it was interesting because I was talking to somebody today and he did not understand when the subject of TikTok was brought up. And somebody who is considered very intelligent and in Washington. And he said, well, what's the harm? What's the harm if my son who is on TikTok, I'm not, sends me a video of him singing and dancing? And I tried to explain how it's collection data, how it also is collecting perhaps on your device, accepting that video. I don't think he really understood it, and that's the problem. Okay, so this goes along with our general Warriors rules. Open and honest communication. Start limiting screen time a little bit at a time. Work on this one. No Wi-Fi devices in the bedrooms. No. And the kids are younger and younger online. There was a man last night at my event. The son was 5 years old, and he's explaining to me how when they give him the iPad, and then they take it away, and his eyes are fluttering, and I'm like, well, I can't tell you what to do, but I don't think a 5-year-old should be on any of these devices. And it's up to us. That's the message of the Warriors tonight. But I just want to reiterate, I have great hope with all of this horror going on. By the event we threw last night, simply talking, coming together, community creates change, and seeing the parents and grandparents, it has uplifted me all day, knowing they're taking notes, they're asking questions, they're sharing with each other information. There was a mom there with a 7, 9, and a 12-year-old, which was terrific. And she shared what she's doing. And I love this idea. She said a couple of them in the town have similar ideas, and almost like think of a little pod. So they come together and enforce these rules in their own homes. And when one gets weak, they can call each other. It's a support system. Because let's face it, that fear of missing out. All the kids have phones. That's a tough one to think you are missing out. So we have to let the kids have their devices, age appropriate, but we have the duty to put the safety feature and filters. Bark.us, protectyoungeyes.com. But the biggest thing you can do, warriors, communicate with your kids, talk to your kids, because somebody else is going to before you, and it's going to be the wrong information. It's going to be harmful information. And you don't want to lead them into that side. You want to lead them to your side where they can come and say, hey, some creep just sent me a picture. Hey, some creep just sent me, I think this is inappropriate dialogue. Hey, somebody's bullying me. They're calling me names. They don't even know me online. You want the child to come and say, help me. So with that, warriors, you have to take care of each other, look out for each other. Our world is changing as I'm sitting here, and you all know that. And I'm going to prepare now for tomorrow. But I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting the warriors, for being here, always lynswarriors.org. I want all of you to sign up for the newsletter, because a couple of people said, you write such a long newsletter. I said, I do it because there's so much information. I could write a longer newsletter, but I try to give you tidbits of what's happening, nuggets of what's happening during the week. They go out every Wednesday. I just want you to have the information. My heart hurts that our children in particular are being treated like this. My heart hurts that nothing's really getting done. My heart hurts that this is on the bottom of the barrel for our children, our precious kids. So wake up, parents, caregivers, and grandparents, and concerned citizens and family members. We're going to start coming together. If last night was any indication during my Warriors workshop in Chatham, New Jersey, we have a good road ahead, but it starts one step at a time. Community creates change. Be a warrior.